With the Boston Celtics season being less than 1 week away, teams are still trying to get their rosters finalized, and 2 big name guys just got waived. Could the Celtics possibly pick those guys up as their last roster spots? We'll explore that and more on this episode of Celtics Digest, going over why Jrue Holiday picked his number, the Celtics jersey getting leaked, and much more stuff in this episode. I'm Bruce Veliz. Make sure you guys are ready for this episode of Celtics Digest. We are going to be pumping out information. But before we get into Celtics news, I would like to say that 88% of our viewers are not subscribed and would appreciate it if you guys hit that big old red subscribe button and join the Celtics Digest family. I can't thank everyone enough that's already hit that subscribe button. We're providing Celtics content for you guys on news, trades, rumors, post games, everything. The Celtics are playing tonight. We'll have a post game video versus the Hornets after that. We also have shorts that we've been uploading going over each Celtic every day leading up to the season. So if you want to make sure you get all your Celtics content throughout the whole year, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join the family. But let's get into the news at hand. So grab a snack, let's get ready as we will break down the first news, which is on why Jrue Holiday chose number 4 for the Boston Celtics. And Gary Washburn actually had the news to report on this. He says that Jrue Holiday said he chose number 4 because of he and his 3 siblings, the 4 of them, and because of Isaiah Thomas. He said he reached out to Isaiah before choosing the number before for the Celtics, and that's honestly great. Isaiah Thomas being a great symbol for the Boston Celtics. They did him a little dirty trading him when he was hurt. He was the face of the franchise for a long time and got the Celtics out of the mud and into contention with obviously the likes of drafting Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum. He was the main focal point when they were young. And it's great that Jrue Holiday asked him for permission and is going to use that number in celebratory. Obviously, Isaiah Thomas's number is not going to get retired with the Boston Celtics yet, but Jrue Holiday can obviously embrace that number and show what it means to be a Boston Celtic, again, wearing that number and putting some pride on it. I'm sure Isaiah Thomas is a big supporter of Jrue Holiday for what he brings to the game, and I'm sure that Isaiah Thomas is totally fine with him wearing it. Jrue Holiday also mentioned that he wore it for him and his 3 siblings. That is great and great news. I love to hear that as a brother myself. I love to do everything for my family, so hearing that Jrue Holiday wants to do this to represent his family and represent Isaiah Thomas is great for the Celtics as a whole, and it shows how great of a character that Jrue Holiday is. But let's get into some more news revolving around the Celtics and playing tonight. They play the Charlotte Hornets, but there will be no Al Horford in tonight's game. Gary Washburn had some more news to say about that as well, where he said that Jeff Van Gundy is in Charlotte with the Celtics, but Al Horford rest is not here. So that goes to show you that Al Horford will still be taking rest on some of these not back-to-back, but long road trip games. And since it's the last preseason game, they probably want to make sure he's ready to go for the regular season, which I'm totally fine for. We do have a weekend front court. Tonight, we will see the likes of more Luke Kornet. Hopefully, he can do good for the Boston Celtics tonight. Maybe we'll get to see some more neemias minutes. Maybe we'll get to see some more energy out of him. I would love to see that. And even some great minutes from Wenyen Gabriel. I know that he didn't get to play that much in the preseason, and him and neemias didn't get to play yesterday. So hopefully with Al Horford out, those guys get some more playing time tonight and get to show why they deserve to be on this Boston Celtics roster. We also want to talk about Jeff Van Gundy. He is going with the team, traveling with them to Charlotte, and this is big for the Boston Celtics as Jeff Van Gundy's definitely going to be telling them some schemes and helping them out on their way with this game, and this is the first game that Jeff Van Gundy's really taken over and helped out with the Celtics, so I'm excited to see how that looks for Boston. Next, we're going to be talking about the new jersey that got leaked. Now, I know the Celtics posted little snippets of this on their Instagram page, so if you guys do not follow the Celtics on Instagram, make sure to check it out to see the snippets. But on Reddit yesterday from Green Runs Deep, we saw the actual leaks of the jersey without the number, and today I went on Reddit and found the actual jersey, so I'm here to present it for you guys. This is what the Celtics jersey, the City Edition, will look like. I really like it. Compared to last year's, I really like last year's as well with the symbolism to Bill Russell. And in recent years, we've had a little bit of trouble with our City Edition jersey, I think. But the last 2 years, I think we've hit it spot on. I love this white colorway. It's clean. It represents the city of Boston. You got the little hardwood floor on the side. That speaks a lot to me. I really like how they're embracing that. And then you got the nice green and gold always. The green and gold jerseys, in my opinion, are the best jerseys of all time. The 2008 green and gold jerseys, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I have a Ray Allen jersey like that. That is my favorite Celtics jersey, and I realistically think that these jerseys, compared with last year's, can rival that gold and green jersey. I love when they put gold on these jerseys. It makes the jersey pop. It's also like our third or fourth color with the Celtics, because the Celtics can only really do green, white, and black jerseys. They're never going to use a red jersey or a blue jersey. They're always just going to be traditional and go with the green, white, and black, but always adding that hint of gold, I think, makes the jersey pop. And if we look at this jersey one more time, I really like the gold around the green the letters on the Boston. I also, like I said, really like the parquet floor on the side of the jersey. I think that shows some representation of how the Boston Celtics are and how they fight for their team. And I can't wait to see the Celtics rocking these City Edition jerseys. Some of the City Edition jerseys in the past from other teams have been bad, but this one I think is a solid one. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys like the Celtics new City Edition jersey? Rate it on a scale of 1 to 10 and let me know your guys' rating. But let's get into the last topic at hand, which are 2 free agents that the Celtics can pursue. Now, these 2 guys just got released this afternoon, and Shams Charania let us know. And I like both of these players, as I think they're a little bit underrated, haven't been able to show their true potential on some teams. And I think on a Boston Celtics team, they could be solid. So let's look at the 2 guys that I want to talk about in this. We talk about Brooklyn Nets forward Darius Bazley, sources say, was waived. Bazley averaged 5.7 points, 6.3 rebounds, and shot a 42.9% from the field or 3-point shooting in the preseason, and is now expected to receive interest as a free agent. I totally agree. I think that Darius Bazley is going to be a solid piece for free agency. He was a very young forward that played for the Oklahoma City Thunder before being traded to the Brooklyn Nets. I think that Bazley could be with injuries, he's been a little bit worse, but he was a guy that was supposed to be really good at high school, really good in college, went into the G League, didn't get to pan out as much, but he can be a good defensive piece, a good rim runner, and honestly, he's shooting 42% from 3. He can be a great 3-point shooter as a stretch for the Celtics as well. I see him being kind of like a Grant Williams role, kind of like Oshae Brissett, kind of like Lamar Stevens. I think that the Celtics could pursue a guy in Darius Bazley if they were to let go of Lamar Stevens after his training camp deal. Maybe bring in a guy like Bazley, see how he could do like Lamar Stevens, because I think they're very similar. But personally, since I think the Celtics already have a guy in Lamar Stevens, I don't know if they're officially going to go after a guy in Darius Bazley right away. But another guy that I think that they could pursue is Khem Birch. The San Antonio Spurs are waiving center Khem Birch, and Birch averaged 5 points and 4.4 rebounds over 6 seasons. Now, Birch has played on the likes of many teams. He's played on the teams like the Raptors. He's obviously played on a team like the Spurs. And personally, I think Khem Birch could be a great second or third center for this Boston Celtics team. Obviously, we have Cato's on a 2-way. I think he's going to stay on that 2-way. A guy like Wenyen Gabriel, who hasn't seen a lot of minutes, could get cut and not make the training camp deal, and the Celtics could still have an open roster spot. A guy like Khem Birch, I think, would be a great fit. He can defend really well, and he can shoot pretty decent as well. I think he'd be a great center for the Boston Celtics. I think he'd be better than Luke Kornet for the Celtics, and I think that he would add a little bit of versatility that the Celtics do not have. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you guys think that we should sign either Darius Bazley or Khem Birch, or do you guys think we should stick with Wenyen Gabriel and Lamar Stevens? I personally think that a guy like Khem Birch could come in and take over Wenyen Gabriel's role, and maybe a guy like Lamar Stevens would say. So I'm going to go 50-50. I'm going to say sign Khem Birch, bring him in for a deal, try to work him out. But I'm also going to say keep Lamar Stevens, don't go after Darius Bazley. That's my opinions. I want to know yours in the comment section below. I love reading the comments. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're still here and you have not subscribed. Celtics Digest provides content almost daily, guys. And if you're still watching, we know you enjoy the content, so make sure to hit that button. I'm Bruce Velez. Thank you guys so much. We'll have a second video going live tonight after the post game between the Celtics and the Hornets, breaking that all down. I'm Bruce Velez. I'll catch you guys in the next video.